Hello, Gemini. Elsie here to do your reading for the week ahead, Gemini. How did we get here, right? We're like at the last week of the year. So the week ahead is the holiday week, right? For those of you who celebrate Christmas and Kwanzaa, this is your holiday season. We just got through Hanukkah, and which ended on the 15th or the 16th, I think. And so it's time to celebrate. You've made it to the end of the year. Happy day to you. And so I'm here to give you your last read of 2023. Thank you so much, Gemini, for the way you've been loving on this channel this year. Thank you for all your thumbs up, being in the comments, all the ways that you help push this Gemini tribe through the beginning stages of building this tribe. Thank you for doing that for me. I can drop these readings, but it's all up to you, right? Sure is. Here we go, Gemini. This is for you, my friends. Gemini, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter. The last read for 2023. This is for the week ahead. We have soulmates. I like it. Soulmates, bottom of the deck, it says here and now. Look, it's right here. There is someone who you know of, who's in your energy, that is a soulmate, and it's right here and now, my friend. I want to say that you have not yet made the decision to move forward. You're still feeling in lack about this soulmate connection. Look, we've got 2 5s. 4 and 1 is 5, 3 and 2 is 5. I was kind of concerned when I looked at this. Is this going to be a bad situation? But it's not. When the other 5 shows up, it's quick change. When there's more than one 5, for me, it turns from lack into, that's okay, we're in a bit of lack right now, but it's going to switch up. So we have soulmates, and penguins do mate for life. It is someone that you feel very connected to, someone possibly who is a Taurus. We have card number 5. That's the number of the Hierophant. But I want to say this is a higher level commitment, because number 5 is the Hierophant, right? I want to say it's a higher level commitment. Sorry, just listening. Ah, yes, I just heard Bring Me a Higher Love. It's a song, right? Yeah. Bring Me a Higher Love. So you're waiting out. You're holding out for the right one. That's what I think. I feel like you're holding out for the right one. So we have here and now, and you may meet this person. Maybe for some of you, you don't know who this is, who I'm talking about. You may meet this person in a serendipitous way. And serendipity is all about a happy accident, right? We have card 18, which breaks down to a 9, which is Hermit energy, which is wisdom. And I feel like wisdom means you're going to get to know who this person is. If this is someone that you don't know that I'm talking about, I feel like this person is about to come to the edge, and it's about to arrive in the here and now. All right. Let's talk more. Let's get one more card, please, for Gemini. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter. Last read for 2023. We have regret. Regret says, I know that I cannot change the past. All right, so guess what? For some of you, you may not know who this is, but for others of you, if you've come to this reading and clicked here because you know that I'm going to be talking about someone from the past, I feel for you that I am talking about someone from the past. So for those of you who don't know who I'm talking about, and this is a new soulmate or someone who's brand new, I feel like what you need to focus on is not bringing your past crap into the present moment. So assuming that this relationship is not going to work out because all the other ones didn't is sort of a crash and burn situation, because you're manifesting that. So I feel like for some of you, you regret that you had to leave someone in the past. And for others of you, I feel like you need to work on not bringing those regrets into the present moment. That means working on them. So we have doubt. It says, I release the need to know all the answers. Okay. No more doubting yourself. No more doubt, my friend, because that can mess up a whole manifestation, right? If you want the thing, but you don't think that you are worthy of the thing, maybe you feel like you doubt that you are worthy of the thing, it's not going to show. And that's the truth of it. You have to get in an energy of knowing that it's going to arrive. Last card here. Last oracle. What else do we need to know about Gemini, please? We have begin now. Take your first step. It's time. It's time. So beginning now. Yeah. So whether it's regret from a past situation or feeling like you don't deserve the current situation. It feels like any time is the best time to start thinking differently, changing your mind. It's a hard thing to do. I'm not going to make it sound like it's easy. It's a hard thing to do when we're hard-coded from our childhoods and our DNA and all the rest of it. It's hard to push against the grain and change things. It's not impossible. It's just hard to do. So I think all you need to do is take your first step on this journey, right? Somebody here is showing this person off. And it looks like a scary, lonely path here. This person seems pretty happy to go on it, but it seems like it could be some sort of a scary and lonely path for you. Transformation, a fresh new way of living emerges. Look, you could be the one who's decided to buy a van, gut it, and get into van life. I don't know. Maybe that's you. But you're at the beginning of some sort of new path. And I think it leads you to the soulmate. All right. Let's take a look at some tarot for you, Gemini. Gemini, if you are interested in a private read, please look below this video. You'll see a link that says more. If you click that, you will find yourself over at Wizio, where you can see all my pricing. My readings there begin at $40. All right, here we go. Let's talk about Gemini, please. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter. What does tarot have to say for Gemini? All right. We have the King of Pentacles, we have the Seven of Cups, and we have the Three of Pentacles. You're confused about something. You are confused as to whether somebody values you as much as you value them. The Three of Pentacles is here and the Seven of Cups. It feels to me like someone is very confused about a friendship. Are we friends or are we lovers or are we attracted to each other? Do we have heart space for each other? It feels like you know your worth and you wonder if this person sees your worth. Seven of Cups is sort of like a dreamy energy, right? It's like maybe you've been thinking about it, daydreaming about it, about this person who is a friend possibly. The Three of Pentacles tells me that you two know each other from the pentacle world. So it doesn't have to be a job, like it doesn't have to be that you work together, but it's from your pentacle world. So you know this person through a friend of a friend, or you've met them somewhere. Maybe you volunteer with them, you've been on a ball team with them, but you've been on each other's team. You might have taught them something. You might have taught this person something, or they taught you something, because I kind of see this as a teaching moment where these two are watching the other one perfect their craft. And so it feels like that someone might have taught you something. Maybe you feel like the King of Pentacles because someone taught you how to feel like the King of Pentacles. We have the Five of Pentacles. We have the Hierophant. The Hierophant also came out in Sagittarius's reading just now, talking about someone who is offering a commitment. So if you have something to do with the Sag, you might want to look there. Okay. So we have the Knight of Swords that comes in to break up all of it, right? Break up all the seriousness here. That's what it feels like. So I want to say that you are very committed to a friendship. That you're very committed to a friendship. You're very committed to learning about the higher self. I felt the teacher, and then the teacher appeared, right? So the Hierophant is here. I felt like somebody here was a teacher, and we do have, somebody here who is wearing the red cape, and the Hierophant is wearing the red cape. So it almost feels like this person is learning from somebody here how to perfect a craft, and then they end up growing into this energy where they begin to trust the higher self. They become their own spiritual leader. It's because of something that someone said to you. It feels like this. And I feel like when the person said it to you, it was crass. It was harsh. It was hard. And at first you didn't understand it, or at first you were just pissed off. And it feels like somebody just rushed in and said something to you, but it did send you on some sort of a spiritual path. Whatever was said here. I really feel like we're talking about you, Gemini, who is someone who knows their worth. I feel like this person, whoever is the teacher, I feel like this person said something to you and they just kind of threw it out there without really thinking about your feelings. And I think it hurt you and it caused some distance here. I think this is someone that you used to have a lot of reciprocity with, and now this person is on the outside looking in, or you're on the outside looking in. Maybe you're just disconnected, and maybe that's it. But it feels like for a long while that you wandered around wondering, what was the purpose of them saying that to me? Why did they have to hurt me like that? And I feel like that maybe you were not listening to the self. You didn't know about the higher self. You weren't listening to your gut. And I feel like whatever they said to you taught you something. And that's where you found this Hierophant energy. You could have Taurus in the chart, absolutely, but of course the Knight of Swords is Gemini energy. And the sword is up toward the Hierophant. So that tells me that you, through this harsh way of somebody throwing these words at you, somebody was very forceful and harsh with what they said. And it was like they were impatient. It's like they felt like they didn't have a lot of time to say it. Maybe they felt like you would cut them out, so they just said it. Tell me about the Three of Pentacles, please. Three of Pentacles is the Emperor. Look, I feel like whatever they said, whatever pieces of information this person gave you or the thing that they taught you, I feel helped you grow to this energy of the Emperor. And I think you've been showing up as the Emperor in your readings lately. I feel like this is an energy of, you could be masculine or feminine, take it as it resonates, but the Emperor is the masculine leaning energy who also has feminine energy, because people's plants and animals, we all have feminine and masculine energy together within us. So we have the Emperor here, and I feel like whatever they said wasn't kind, or they just blurted it out and it hurt your feelings, but it led you on a path of perfection. Like it led you on a path of, okay, well, I can take care of that. I should take care of that. It made you look within, look in toward yourself. And I feel like whatever this Three of Pentacles is, it feels like you grow to be the person who perfects the Three of Pentacles. It's like whatever they taught you, you multiplied that. And because of that, you had growth to the Emperor. So I want to say that you're the person who's in charge of your own life. You might be someone who is a business owner. You might be someone who is, sturdy and stable, and you don't take no for an answer. You do what you want to do, and if people don't like it, it's too bad. But you always do things in the energy or the spirit of the Hierophant. I feel like you're always listening to the higher self here. We have the Five of Swords, yeah, and the Judgment card. Look, it was something that someone said that made you walk away. Yep, it made you shut off and shut down. But I feel like that when you first were speaking with this person, you may have been a student, or you may have been an admirer of whatever they were doing or however they were doing it. And it feels like you grow into, again, the Emperor has the red cloak, right? This person I feel grows to be who I feel it's you that grows to understand, have an understanding of self and spirituality, and it led you to something. I feel like whatever this person said, I feel that you ended up walking away, or they did. Take it as it resonates. Whatever this it feels like aggressive energy, like they said something aggressive, or maybe cut you out. It feels like that there is somebody here who did walk away. They could be a Virgo or a Pisces, could be a Taurus, could be Virgo or Capricorn. We do have the Judgment card here. And so I want to say that after walking away, it feels like you're thinking about walking back. You're thinking about maybe addressing whatever was said. It feels like the Judgment is a big decision about addressing whatever this person said to you, because now you're the damn Emperor. You're like, I get what I want. I'm the one that is the conqueror, right? It feels like no one is going to tell you that you can't have the answers that you want. So it does feel to me like there is judgment here. So some sort of a reconciliation or a big decision about talking to this person who said, the harsh things and then walked away. Tell me about the Knight of Swords, please. For Gemini, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter. It split you up, though. Whatever it was, you guys are no longer talking. I think that you have grown a lot from whatever was said. And maybe in hindsight now, you know it was for your growth, but it wasn't fun at the time. It confused you. We have the Four of Pentacles, we have the Queen of Wands, and we have the Queen of Pentacles. Knight of Swords, huh? The Four of Pentacles is being shut down or shut off or holding on to something. It feels to me like you may have been in a relationship with the Queen of Wands at the time, possibly. If we're talking about a love thing, it could be this. And even if we're not, because I feel it's friendship. I feel that there's a friend who said something to you like, really? Is that what you're doing? You're with the Queen of Wands? Because the energy that I'm getting from the Queen of Wands here with her back to the Four of Pentacles is telling me that this person really doesn't care what you have to say. It's like this person was dismissing you, or it feels like this friend knew that you were in a relationship with the Queen of Wands, and they felt this, I feel like they felt confused because they thought you had feelings for them. And so the Queen of Wands is the person I think that you may have been in a relationship with. I think somebody might have smack talked your person. Whether you're married or whether you are just dating someone, they're like, that person's not good for you. You need to hold back from that person. They're not good for you. And then we have the Queen of Pentacles. And so it could have been the Queen of Pentacles who is the one who gave the unsolicited advice. Because we have soulmates here. And so this person, who I think is your friend, this person is the one who saw you as the king. They saw in the future that you would grow, that you were stable, that you were kind, that you were giving. You're the overgiver, right? And I feel like this person, I feel that the queen thought that this person was trying to take advantage of your kindness. So somebody might have said something that pissed you off. I'm just saying, but what it did is it took you on a path of hard truth. Yep. Because the Hierophant is the one who's clergy, right? That person is going to tell you their truth, whether you like it or not. They're going to speak the truth, for sure. It was a hard truth that came with the energy of the King of Swords, or the Knight of Swords. So tell me about this Five of Cups and the Three of Pentacles, please. I think it confused you because you didn't know this person was in love with you or had feelings for you. I think this is a knowledge that you've come to right now. I want to say maybe I'm telling you this, or maybe someone has already told you this and you already know that this is going down in the week ahead. But I feel like somebody is going to come to you and tell you that the reason this person was smack talking your person is because, first of all, they might have been someone who's kind of psychic, right? They might be someone who had this intuition and knew that this person was going to hurt you. But I feel like the person, the friend, is someone who has done really well for themselves in their life. They're single, they're doing their own thing, waiting for the one pentacle. I think you come to the knowledge that this friend of yours is doing really well without you. The Page of Swords is here, which tells me it's a knowledge that you come to. You come to a knowledge that this friend was actually in love with you, Gemini. This person was actually in love with you. They saw you as the soulmate. I don't know if you saw it in them, but I feel like it's a realization that you're having now with the judgment here. The realization is the things that we spoke of made one of us leave, or, it's like you win at any cost. You needed to win this situation at any cost, and maybe something that was said caused the other person to disconnect or walk away. The good thing is we have two fives, Five of Pentacles, Five of Swords, which tells me there's about to be some sort of a quick change here. Are you still with this Queen of Wands? You are not. Wow, you are not. Look, this person is psychic. This person is psychic. They could be a Taurus. They don't have to be. This person is someone who has psychic energy. They knew before you knew that this person that you were with, the Queen of Wands, was going to end up right here. You had some sort of a realization that you needed to speak up, cut someone out, be honest and truthful. I feel like this relationship between you and the Queen of Wands did not pan out, or is something that is about to crash and burn in the week ahead. It might be something that's hanging on by a thread, because I feel like you're about to tell somebody very honestly about how you're feeling about the situation. So I feel like what's coming to fruition here is some sort of prediction that a friend made for you, that this relationship is not going to work out. And I think you're pissed. And I think you want to talk to them about that, and you're not going to take no for an answer. We've got Scorpio energy here. We have Leo. Leo energy tells me that there is a big, bright aha moment coming here, that you have a realization that your person is your soulmate. This Queen of Pentacles is the one that is your soulmate. It never was the Queen of Wands, but you were very attracted to them. And I feel like you're going to have some sort of a realization that you need to speak with the Queen of Pentacles and, give this person the truth. The Judgment card is here. I'm just saying. Y'all have been, just staying in your corners. Yeah. I see the boxing ring, and y'all are just sitting in your corners, waiting for the other person to come forward first to see if the fight is still on. That's what the Seven of Wands tells me. I feel like the week ahead is the place where somebody has the realization. It could be you, could be them. Take it as it resonates. But there is going to be a conversation here, I think. I feel like you're going back round. Yep. There it is. All you got to do is begin now. You just got to take the first step. This person is your soulmate, by the way. You weren't supposed to be with the Queen of Wands. Queen of Wands is Aries, Sagittarius, Leo. We have Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. Taurus is here. We also have Virgo and Pisces. We have Aries, Scorpio, Leo. Libra, Gemini, Aquarius. I'm going to go for now. Thank you so much for watching. I appreciate you, and happy holiday. And I hope that this next week for you is magical and wonderful. I will be back to do readings in 2024, and I love you guys. I'm out for now. Bye-bye.